Hey everybody. I apologize for not being, not streaming yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. Still not feeling 100%, but we couldn't go another day without streaming because I want to share with you the joy, the pure wonderment of what we're going to be playing tonight. At any rate, let's see our hellos. Hello, Cinder, Marion, for however long you're going to be.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Damien, thank you so much for that gift sub, December. You're awesome, man. Damien, of course. Hello, Damien. Marion. I don't know, Jay. Weird, he's usually first. Let's see here. Yeah, just Cinder and Boo Hotep. How you doing? You guys are awesome. Okay, we are playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Fully endorsed by KFC. This should be great. Oh, okay, Damien. You have fun. See you later. Enjoy your game. You're going to be getting later tonight. So I'll see you later, man. All right. We're all going to watch the intro together because it is bonkers. Like, holy crap. I never adjusted the volume. I turned down a little bit for you guys. It's super loud for me, but I turned it down for you guys. Sorry, Jay. I am so sorry, Jay. I forgot you were first. That's right, you were first. It's, I'm streaming. That's why I'm playing it. You already know that. Go away, kid. Of course, I have to go invisible on my friends list. My son just messaged me. Yo, Dad, why are you playing the KFC dating simulator? Because, son, because we have to. We gotta turn the screen, master volume. There. It's super quiet now. Okay, well, we'll adjust it if we need to. Prioritize quality. Yeah, we gotta definitely prioritize quality. Okay, sorry. Get chat back up here. This is a hey Barry, how you doing? It was really catchy, and I think, and Marion, if you're still around, I think he smells. I think he smells of dreams, dreams and deliciousness. Actually, it's like there. Do that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. Guess what? Graceless. Oh, that would be hilarious, actually. Okay, well, we're getting right into it. Yeah. Welcome, chef. Before you start, tell us your name. Alright. I think we're playing a female chef. I'm not 100% sure, though. I mean, it could be LGBTQ, BBQ. Graceless, oh my god. Call her Cinder. I'm begging. Cinder, what the fuck? With authentic Cinders. Dr. Sass. Hey, Dress, how you doing, man? It is, Chibi. It is. It's I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. We're calling... Nah, not that. Just Hawk. I'm putting myself in there. I'm Chef Hawk. Ugh, God damn it, Cinder. Fine, I'll be nice for Cinder. What's my life come to? This loading screen, holy shit.
Yes, Queen.
You seep. Actually, here, what am I doing? I just move it. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in here in the moment forever. Or you can wake up! Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. That is so annoying. He slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. We came over already? You might not be cut out for this. Oh, God. Let's try that again. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. If I need to adjust stuff. That already we got the game over. The chicken... Hey, Fairy, how you doing? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. I can lower it here. Let's see here. We can... There we go. That should be good. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I imagine this will be another game over, so we're not gonna do that. You need to take this seriously. Cinder. Oh yeah, he's German. I better make sure that alright prepared for the first day. Oh yes, it's very German. Yes, I'm sorry. Very good. Okay, yeah. Cinder. Queen, how you doing? I better make sure I'm alright prepared for the first day. You bust through the morning checklist. Teeth tickles brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. What the fuck? Yeah, Queen. I'm trying to fall in love with Colonel Sanders. Just what you needed to get the blood flowing. Hey, Azure, yeah. Studying the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Cinder. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Sup, girl? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Hey, how you doing, right thing? JC, how you doing? Toki Doki KFC Club, oh my god. Supposed to do it again, yeah. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day-only semesters. Looks like cook by the winners. Taste that. Oh my god. Already it begins. Graceless. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Okay, you guys are gonna help me pick these ones now. What should we do? I feel I'm gonna pick whatever... Oh my god, Graceless. Pep talk my bestie. Okay. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Same universe. Mary. This is just how they all eat, yeah. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that car with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. No one has time, right? As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. It doesn't let you pick at all. So I think it's making it very open, so you could be either or. You get to pick fried chicken. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch-rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Those hands, oh my god. Oh my god, her hands are... Oh god, what... They're like... Her fingers are part of... It's like the thing, you know? Hello, Ashley. Damn. I can make some chicken meat jokes right now, but I think I don't think I... Oh, damn. Oh, God, this is gonna get Rule 34 to hell and back. Oh, God, Cinder! What? Oh, I didn't see their chicken shins. Oh, you bitch. You leave Cinder's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. She just had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh my god, that's so fucking true. Oh my god, KFC throwing the shade. Holy shit. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. What the fuck? Ahem, Van. You rang. What the fuck? You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh, cool, Azure. I have no idea what the fuck is going on, Phil, but maybe. Oh my god, it is... What the fuck? Oh my... I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. But the first day of school about to start, there's not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. It would be, wouldn't it? Psh. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Why did he... Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I'm named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh my god. No, yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Fuck my life. Cinder! Hi, Pop. I'm Cinder, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? What? Oh my god. Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Excuse me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. Plus, he looks like he's 5. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. What? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Now, quiet down, everyone. What? Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. And that's a fever dream. What? Look at him! Oh my god. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Move. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. What? I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, oh god, he walks in. Holy shit! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Holy shit. It's him, It isn't my favorite student. Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. I was gonna talk like this, because it's like the Colonel. But I don't think that's very deserving of that kind of voice. I don't know. Barry? I gotta pick a good voice for the Colonel. Oh my god. Please, call me Colonel. I'm not doing ASMR for all his lines. No, absolutely not. No. I'm not doing. No. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Just hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Oh my god. Besides, when Cinder sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Who is that in the background? That's a picture of somebody. It has to be. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School. I'm going to give him a voice like this. Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh my god, look at his face. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. What the fuck? Oh, hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school. He was my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Look at him, he's... be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. What the fuck is this game? Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never heard a talking dog you've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Is there one seriously, Marion? You decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Obviously it's gotta be a chicken snack, right? Hey Drago, how you doing? What should I pick? Oh, you can't save! What? It must have, like, autosave or something. I'm thinking chicken too, and oh my god, that's hilarious, Marion. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Ha! Well. I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with the coating of warm doggy drool. Let's see here. I don't think you can. Nope, it's just an autosave thing. Probably. It depends. If you don't want people save scumming, definitely, yeah. You see other students eyeing you jealously, but pay them no mind. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of drug treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes forward to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Cinder, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, two good options, but which will you choose? We're clapping those chickens. We're clapping the chicken cheats. But we have to romance him! Ah, you're right, but bros before chicken hoes. Miriam will understand. I'm sure of it. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect, upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Oh, right. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. I know, right? A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Oh my god, Marion, did you seriously? Hold on a second, we have to... KFC the heart... Oh my god. That's insane. This is our lives now, everyone. Yay, a pop quiz about me! This is an incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Doesn't matter. Depends. Or extremely. Look into you, Pop. We all know is the right answer. Something Pop would say. Oh, God. Like, are we going for oh god. I think we should answer the right answer. Oh, throw that. Oh my god, Cinder. That's right. Forest is the tree as chicken is to... Oh. Oh. A slam dunk. Night vision goggles. A feather. Marion? You are never allowed to cook for me. Holy shit. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork? A spork. Oh my god, the utensil of KFC. It's very handy. It's a spoon and a fork. I mean, it's the best thing ever. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. The cost of a new kitchen track. Oh my god. I don't know. Which would it be, actually? This is very subjective right here. I could pick either one of these. Like, you know, this could be the obvious one. Camel meat, because, I mean, hey, who doesn't enjoy a nice slab of camel meat when you're heartbroken? Cinder, no! Human meat. And a pancake looks like a silly face. Would always make me happy when I have a broken heart. Because I'll love the camel now. Camel meat, should I pick? That's wrong! Is Sprinkles a good boy? Oh my god, didn't even give me a chance to... No. Yes. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Total score, 4 out of 5. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Have your attention, students. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be also serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. The Stewart cafeteria, oh my god.
You smell that? Must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Do you guys pick it up when I move the mic at all? Because if you do, I'll stop doing that. But I...
Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch.
She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? God, he's got some guns! Holy shit! Is this... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! I gotta eat. Grace, I'm so sorry. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. I hope everyone has their tickets ready for the gun show. Oh god, JC, this is amazing.
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Oh god, what did you post? Oh my god, I have to hold on a second. I have to see this. I have to see this real quick. Oh god. Oh god, why did you do that, Azure? Why? Oh my god. Well, I'm disturbed. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Oh my god.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger actually is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman can fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I got it, boo. She realized that he is destined for greatness with fame and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please.
Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any...
I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Look at his little star!
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. This game is ridiculous! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Okay, which do we pick? Gross human hands, oh god. KFC is people! It's people! Okay, one vote for the middle. I suddenly wish I had KFC tonight. I had chicken, but it wasn't KFC, so... Swim toward the light. Okay, that's gonna end the sequence. I don't want to end it too early. Middle? Alright. Steer for middle. I think you should head to bed. Oh, Cinder, no! The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure. Heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold of you to come out and ask.
Fucking look at him!
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Oh, that was the wrong choice. We've angered Daddy.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw. You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use...
Redacted.
It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Redacted.
Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched.
It's cocaine, isn't it? While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You really think KFC is going to give away their secret blend of 11 herbs and spices? No. And did you know that KFC is friends with the Spice Girls and enough guys named Herb to make 11 people? Herb. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Azure.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your oh my god. Wow him with a big idea. To add him to an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Okay, what do we pick? Nag him. T-pose is your top. Be spicy. Yeah, let's be spicy. I want to be spicy. Okay, so 1 for spicy, 1 for option 3. Spice it up. Okay, let's spice it up. Alright, that's 2 for spicy. You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it.
Oh god, Queen!
A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement.
Says the corporation that put a piece of chicken between 2 donuts. He's mad. I didn't mean to. Oh shit, we fucked up. We fucked up.
Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Cinder. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson.
You messed up my day with Daddy. That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. I messed up big time. See, the double down. I actually like the double down. It has less fat and calories than a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything. That's my job. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Cinder.
On today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over it to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Sure, Cinder. I'll prepare our station.
Even though it probably sounds like this. Because it's Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Delicious.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Azure, oh my god. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? That robot. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school even is at this juncture. Oh god, Cinder. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue, I hardly know you.
Tissue? Kiss you, oh my god. Oh my god. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. This is how the robots rise up. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. We know what the obvious answer is going to be. No, mashed potatoes and gravy is the right answer. Okay. Do we want to try and just be crazy, or do we want to actually try and seduce Colonel Sanders? Because there's going to be a difference here. I'm going with gravy. Oh. Hearts. Marion. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes...
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
I got a crush on Ashley. Whoa! Oh, I actually said that. Whoops. Okay, moving on. It's hilarious. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man.
Someone call for me.
No, jeez, Van. I'm over here crushing Cinder's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
The music. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Cinder was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders,
Maybe I can teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Dam. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to cut creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
I don't know why, Jace.
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Did you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Look at his face. Nothing about this makes sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Actually, he's really going at it hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Hunk of hunks. That's 2 for Colonel. Oh god. Shoot the sky, Cinder! I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen in the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders and confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Oh fuck, we fucked up!
Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Cinder.
Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? Yes, we did. We looked for Sprinkles and hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have begun cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. Oh my god! I gotta see. Oh my god!
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but it doesn't immediately let go. The two of you just stand there, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van Dam, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Dam tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold it right there, Cinder. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potato face?
Van Dam reaches back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full... It's on a fucking axe! Full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacled octopus in a silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It's I who will have the first bite, and you who will look on with envy. And the interrupting student rises at then and sweats a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. What is going on here? No, don't!
Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, may not have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him!
What?
Oh god, my headphones are all fucked up now because I... What the oh my... What is going on? It killed him!
Everyone step back. Go take another bite.
You look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Quickly reached Nirvana.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It appeared that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. He's a fucking ghost.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here! Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
Spot in his stomach. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way, you find that inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders,
Yes, Cinder?
there's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez. It was about your... Ooh, I want him to spork my, $5 Phillip.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Every day since then, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that!
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! Wait! What?! This Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kinda dropped the ball on that.
Be afraid! Be very afraid! Of me! Because I'm a monster! See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further,
It's a turn-based fight sequence!
what will you do? Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? Time to defend. Buff up. You draw energy up, thinking back at all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles go super swole, and you're ready to take on anything. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Supposed to utensil. You take 2 damage for the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. So go on the attack. Chow down! Does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn and the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack. Rounded edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. There's chicken attack. Pot pie power punch.
Pot pie power pinch, sorry. Does 10 damage.
Spork Monster is defeated.
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. I think we should spare him to get on Colonel's good side. He's all... Spare this wretched beast. I can't finish him. Cinder wants to finish him. Oh god. Finish him, Sanders. Option 2. Okay, that's 1 for each. Oh god. Okay, spare. Okay, we're gonna spare. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul and deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, okay, Cinder, have a good night, man. You realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. He's already in our room. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Quick to tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. It really is. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he's voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he rode. It was also the convertible that he himself rode into the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? Boo. Hey, Linky, how you doing? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Oh, excuse me. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. If I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Yeah, it's... I know, right, Bear? This is probably one of the best advertisements for anything I've ever seen. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please. I know. It would mean the world to me. I must know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Oh, no, sorry, no. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? No, we gotta get that D. I'm sorry. Fake ingredient. I'm sorry, I'm choosing for you guys. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was I have Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? I have Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up at imagining such a thing, and you figured you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. I gotta be careful, I'm starting to give myself some really bad heartburn. Oh my god. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. My god.
stand back and admire his majestic glory.
Run to him. Alright, what do we fucking do?
We thirsty as hell. I'm the thirst squid you are!
You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders would be to run to him. Oh god, we fucked up. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of the stallion, and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel!
However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face.
The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Cinder, I'm here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy.
It's important you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is...
Before you can continue, you're suddenly awake.
Oh, jeez.
You wake to find Colonel Sanders standing to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
Oh, I think that answers Marion's question about whether he smells like spices or fried chicken.
Okay, which do we... Oh god, which do we do? Which do we do? Oh god.
Oh, we are desperate. Oh god. Okay, that's one for horseshoes, one for lean in for a kiss. Oh god. This game is insanity. Like, my god. Close my eyes. I have no idea which is it. Lean in. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You've known it for a day. Are you really sure?
I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Oh, Cinder would hate me. Too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Game over! Oh my god. Well, that... Whoops! We clearly misread this. You can feel him shudder. Oh, each day starts. Okay. Okay, we can just hit a fast skip. Oh my. Okay. Make a fake ingredient. Yep. Oh god, Unicorn, how you doing, man? How you doing? Okay, do we run to him again? What do you guys think? Or should we do a different option this time? I'm doing right. Unicorn, how are you? Alright, let's stand back and admire. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short little horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, that sucks, I'm sorry. And yes, Cloud, I actually really want KFC. Oh, Sarah just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? Oh my god, my horse prince. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like little bee and mind your own wax, honey? Oh god, which do we do? Which do we do? Which do we do? I said act like you're not interested and try and get a closer look is my vote. Yeah, that's the thick girl. Yes, that is right, Linky. She's got the breasts and thighs. I made the joke. Oh my god. Oops. See, I'm crazy. You sit near the rivals, but lean your back turn to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. If it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Panache? Panache, no. True, I have crazy. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. It's the same book I found last night on the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
And before the twist is you'll never can romance him. He's married to the chicken. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of the favorite fowl. My favorite fowl. The chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Oh my god, what? Hancock. But he wasn't the first, he was just the one with the largest signature, I think. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Cinda? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? Get Linky. A dog. Oh god. I want to say glass of water because I don't think it's a sample platter. Shimmering pepper. Oh god. You know what? Spicy. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. And all you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy! You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Well, any mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. The timed competitive cook-off. I'll be a timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Remember, he said he likes a bit of competition. I think we should say you're on. He does. He totally does, Linky. Yeah, you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool! Hey, Dork, how you doing?
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Cinder. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, settle down. It's a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Ow! I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh, 100 Celsius. It's 200 Fahrenheit, 100 Celsius. What's wrong? Fix it. Get your head in the game. We're getting some steam chicken for you. You don't know how Kurosawa's recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Oh yeah, 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction, okay? This tail wagging intensifies. Then you got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? What? What? No, wait, I picked one! God damn it! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now it'd be good pretty. So where does it come from? Deep beneath the surface of this. Oh god, it's wrong! No! It's a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Can you possibly recover from so many wrong answers? Nope!
Game over! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Nope.
You're wrong. $100 Fahrenheit. What? That can't be right. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. What the heck, the final bite? That can't be wrong. Maybe it's about the boiling, oh god. Okay, yeah, 11, we know that's right, okay. I picked 100 Celsius. But it's the first option, I think, like, it'll boil for 100 seconds and then whatever. Oh, they get crapped. Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. Okay. Okay, Father told me to forget. Okay. Small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Arr! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. What? Don't make me get the spray bottle. You know, Skittle Santa's out of the corner of your eye.
Nope.
I believe in you, Cinder.
He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would take for dinner? Oh god. Oh god, we think get back to the competition. Grrr, you're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. They're in good wedding vows. What does that have to do with crouching spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! I think I love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have hands, but Cinder does, and a very good chef needs to be touching the dough to know that when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer directly to the dough before it's overmixed. Cinder, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use a hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
I will stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. You can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Cinder's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Cinder to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring in this cream or delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a sliced honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Gelée? I don't know. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Oh god, what do we do? What do we do? I'm saying put ourselves in between because, you know, I've made every other wrong choice tonight.
Saiyan mode. Yeah. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back.
This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Oh! It killed us! What?! That was a death blow! What the fuck? Go see a doctor! Okay. Here, okay. Okay, you're on. Now we're gonna get it better. We know the answers. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Hey, David, how you doing? Did you have your first speaker? Alright. It always boils when after you turn the heat on. Yeah, that's right. You've gotten into school without knowing that. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You need to seize the two. You don't know. You have an idea. Yeah, 11. Okay, that's right. Yeah. So you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you got basic study to elevate your craft. What state of mind? Yeah, gratitude. Okay, that's right. That's number 2. Your class is rude. Just seems strong fast. You need to pick up the pace you want to survive. You're a child. You found the 12. Yeah. Okay. Small town where dreams are born. Okay. Arr! Focus there quickly. What is this? Bubbling. No! No, you know what? We have to... No, I don't think it's gonna let us... Damn it! It was the first one! Silence! Put your eye. I believe in you, Cinder. Yeah. Hang on. What a hunk! I know, right? And then Gondola. Yeah, we're... Yeah, we... You crush your hand and internalize the rage you feel. Alright. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and small fire. We should get that checked out.
I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
I know, right? That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved that when I was going to amount to something, no amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence.
Battle scarred from the night before. You prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Porco? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. What the fuck? It is I, Dio! Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Porco. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant greaser in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also wanted to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cookie school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a Spork Monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spell cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book.
Precisely. I have procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Cinder, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh my god, look at the baby picture! Look at the fuck, it has a fucking goatee! And Kentucky, oh my god! Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. This is insane. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day could be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Damien, thank you so much for that gift sub. You're awesome, thank you. Never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Damien! Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or just keep it a secret just for you? No, we need to reveal it. Show him everything.
It's my dick.
You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Holy shit! Oh my god! I actually really like KFC's coleslaw, like, a lot. The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw, until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. I love coleslaw, oh my god! Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite?
Oh, I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on them to discover more about the Colonel. Oh my god. We have to do the baby picture. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Oh god. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Oh my god. You take a closer look at the urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Tapping on him about the This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Actually, yes. If it's done very carefully and you get fresh chicken from a good place in Japan. Ooh, it opened up. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Oh my god. Yeah, don't do it in the States. Only do it in Japan. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. No, they don't. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real! Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Yeah, it's hilarious, Grayson, because it's all clever marketing. Because KFC, before it became super popular in Japan, was struggling. Like, they're trying to find a foothold there, and it just wasn't working. So somebody came up with the idea, since they didn't really celebrate Christmas traditionally, like, you know, there's no, like, Christmas dinner or things like that. They basically pushed it hard as a Christmas dinner thing, and every year now, my family too, we celebrate Japanese Christmas. Every year on Christmas Eve for the past couple of years, we get a big thing of KFC. And it's fun, you know? We like it. Yeah, but it's brilliant marketing. You know? It's not my favorite, but it's the thought that counts, you know? You gaze out the window across a vast lake and a mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. Can't you see him in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Wow. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Gravy. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. Oh my god. Okay, that's all we can tap on other than the door, so let's do it. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Suppose location, oh my god. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Decide now's the moment to make the big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. I'm thinking fess up and tell the truth. You know, we were just curious. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Ooh, that was the right one.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Cinder?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Oh my god. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's the simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Cloud!
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence. Such grace. Can he be the world's greatest gift to cooking? Ooh, we have... Lord have mercy, that's flattering. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I get worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on a saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with them. Of course, I told him, better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he's just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, and things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving, as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what?
Hussy.
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. No! When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals on the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself may not quite grasp that fact. Because, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious! Oh, it's great. I'll order you up right away. I want my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hey, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Yes, I too like her socks. You can get a swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides at school. Who would dare to pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature? You have some nerve, Cinder, suggesting I pick out a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. I know, right, Damien? Clench your fist. But the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders' rise just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Cinder, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you were passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say, it was bland.
Excuse me, Cinder. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. I'll see you inside, Cinder.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news! It's just something I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I can use the spell here. It says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's way drastic. Can you do something else like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe a little string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh god. What do we do? Alright, don't do it. 1 for do it. Two for don't do it. Or 3 for don't do it. Okay, we're not gonna. We must keep our love pure. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack, or dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Oh god, stop trying to... Oh. Alright, that's more for... Okay. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence? I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Senator, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see... But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you gotta show off your cook kid friends Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. What does form a triangle in midair as we descend?
Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam forms out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
No amount of seasoning is ever going to want me to eat that, Clank.
Clank rips out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Oh, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you'll get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Oh man, all that laughing. And before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can you embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone, girlfriend! You a queen! Go out there and slay! Okay, sorry. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Grace, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet the Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. You had a chance to beat the pants off of Van the supposed madman and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run a quick test of the recipe you were working on, Cinder's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Cinder, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Another has
Dude.
risen to join the flock.
Oh Lord, what is this? Hi Hawk. Dear Lord, the time flies by. No, seriously, what have I walked into?
Aody, thank you so much for that sub, man. 7 months, that's insane, man. Thank you so much for the support. You were awesome. Oh my god, I didn't turn on the counter. Fudge. I knew I was missing something. Crap. I'm a terrible person. There we go. Okay. Phew. Sorry, everybody. Whoops. But thank you. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, you walked in on literally the best advertisement ever.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. But the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided this time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there's no sound at all, or fess up about your practice dish. Okay, that's one for fess up. I think we're gonna fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie for 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it will probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Pull it out. Now.
The moment of truth.
Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
Pull a cave is strong. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. I just accept to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. All these seem oddly similar to KFC signature dishes. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wild, elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Bastard Blaster! Oh god! Where's that Baster? Oh, either way, it's bad! It's so bad! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shell of personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was foretold! We mustn't let it happen. When the planet's uprising will take us all! What the fuck?! Self-destruct. Then I quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, we're doing it the hard way, because we learned our lesson.
No!
We learned our lesson. It crushed your hand, but we learned our lesson. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
I believe in you, Cinder.
Miriam notices too. Wait, is this why Cinder wanted me to name it after him? Because I'd be like,
Hello, Cinder. You're the best, Cinder. I love you, Cinder.
oh my god, you son of a bitch. I've always believed in you, Cinder. Since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. Where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. We have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath the cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it sounds like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like the time in monster school where I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up...
You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck!
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy overflows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Cinder, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you could do anything! Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Cinder. You have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you managed to make is mac and cheese and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
It's an advertisement for the new mac and cheese bowls, oh my god. That's what it's all been leading up to.
Time's up, students.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
It's now prepared to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop. Plank.
From off screen, you hear a pure and instant giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Someone asked for a wedgie, who might have refused? I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Something must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I made tender udon noodles and savory soup. Oh my god, it's so tiny. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, Chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Oh man, my voice is getting really rough. Holy crap. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not the only one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than 8 thimbles worth of soup. Queen. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Cinder, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly the way I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat it! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualify! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles can make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discard simplicity. This is the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in light rosewater syrup, topped with fresh meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I just need please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile, meant to be a display piece only. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Get toasting your ears or something, Cinder. I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I want to be judged in eating, I would go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. Don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know Korean cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. As class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself! You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Hey, oh dear! 2 chefs? Man, this game is calls 911. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
has become something else.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious. In fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even that Bam Bam and Ashby are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return from one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? God damn. They are begging for 34, aren't they? Oh my god. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. We could do for the school's dean? Oh god. Now I get it. And we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Because why the fuck not? Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. The cherry blossoms.
Howdy, classmates.
Oh my god. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. What the fuck?
Cinder, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Cinder.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Oh no.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Could you live with only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in pastry school.
Oh, my dear Cinder, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end.